Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to How to Kill a Kit with Style, February wrap-up and March plans. Now normally I do a wrap-up video and then a new video with my plans for the current month, but you're going to see that in reality I'm doing some combining for March. And therefore it didn't really make sense to do two different videos. So let's look at my layouts for February. Now, if you recall, when I did my January wrap-up, I had a grand total of one layout, but then I put some of the January supplies that fit with the February theme of heritage, vintage, into the kit, and I said, you know, I'm going to use some of this very, very early on, and that is in fact what I did. So on my first layout is using exactly those papers, and I still have quite a bit of that left in here, I think. Yes, I do still have some of that left. So I did a lot of layering on this using those lovely papers, the home die cuts from the Simple Stories, Simple Life, a tag even from Elena here. This one was a little bit of a catch-all, sort of How to Kill a Kit with Style, collection obsession, a little bit of everything, and it was for the Groundhog Day hop on the 2nd of February, so at least it made me feel as though I had used a little bit more of my January and was rolling some over into February. Then the layout that I did that was absolutely on theme was the layout I did and my recipe challenge for Miranda's virtual crop over in her Facebook group, My Scrappy Life. So this was the layout that I created along with my recipe, which was stamping or stenciling, which I had here, layering, brads or buttons. Boop, boop, boop. What else did I have? Strips. So border strips, border punch, border strips and border punches, and I am missing one. Was it maybe chipboard? I can't remember. You'll have to pop on over into Miranda's group. I'll put that link down below and see what my recipe was. And this is the layout that I did. So I used here some of the Maha designs. Gorgeous paper from Get My Indigo Gardens as well, which I had put into that kit. But then again, that is pretty much all I got done in February for that, because I guess I'm working now with a few more, like I've got the collection obsession, build a page, so I built my page kits. So I didn't dive into this kit as much as I wanted to. So let's now then have a look at March, because March's theme is books. Now, you know that I love that theme. I am a reader. I love reading. So what I thought is basically I would keep the same kit. So I'm not going to go back over that kit, but you're going to see in a moment that there's still some gorgeousness in this kit. A lot of the Simple Stories Indigo Garden, Simple Vintage Indigo Garden collection that I put together. And if you missed my kit sharing for February, I'll put one of those card thingies up here in the corner so you can go back and have a look at that, because I'm not going to go through it again because there's a little bit of everything in there, but I did add some gorgeous Maha designs in there, and I think it could work with the theme of this month or where I want to go with the theme. Now I've added some things to it, and I've decided really that more than the supplies, except for a few things here, I was going to go with a theme of documenting, because I still have not documented that lovely idea that I had from January, which was the Laura Child tea shop mysteries with one of my teas and china cups and everything. I still have not done that. The other photo that I want to take this week, because it's been so very, very, very cold, and I've been a little bit achy from the cold and the damp, so I like to make myself some grated ginger, lemon, and honey, and sometimes I add a little cayenne or hot sauce in there as well. So I want to document those. Now, the tea that I'm just talking about, the ginger tea, is not with the book thing, but it sort of goes back to the January thing that I hadn't finished. Now, I have some photos here. This is the book that I'm currently reading, The Thursday Murder Club by Richard Osman. I am so happy to have discovered this series. I think he's up to book 4 now. So I only got the first one so that I could read it and see if I liked it, but it is amazing. It's a cross between cozy mystery. Definitely at the center of the novel is cozy mystery, comedy. It is funny, so funny in certain areas, slice of life. It's in a retirement community, and it is for elderly who form the Thursday Murder Club. And it's pure delight. The story is told from various points of view. So there are various narrators within the novel, some of the members of the Thursday Murder Club, some from the police officer's point of view. It's just a delightful, delightful read. So I want to record that. I want to get the rest of the books. And even when I got home and just sort of treated myself to a martini, my book, and spent the evening after work reading. So I definitely want to get that recorded. I have recorded sort of some of my Christmas reading in my December documented, but I want to get it into my generic album as well, into my 12 by 12, as sort of not necessarily a newish tradition. I've always enjoyed reading Christmas books around Christmas, but I've made a little bit more of a concentrated effort over the last couple of years. I guess starting with the lockdowns we had in 2021, and I kept it going, and Helen does as well, and we talk about our reading quite a bit. So I want to sort of get that aspect, because it's taken more of a front seat into my whole December and Christmas feel. So I want to get that into my generic album. Then, and this is where I was thinking, the vintage supplies and elegant supplies that I had from February are going to fit perfectly with this. This is a YouTube channel and Instagram feed that I discovered in January. Her name is Miranda Mills. She's in Yorkshire. She lives with her mom, and her channel is all about reading, but a lot of the classics, Regency romance, cozy mysteries, collector's editions of books. Both her and her mom are avid readers. Her channel is about reading. It's about tea. It's about baking. It is just quintessential elegance. I absolutely, when I discovered the channel, I had to message Sarah straight away, and she also went over and subscribed. And then her Instagram feed as well. So I want to get that documented, because it is just such a lovely, and she posts videos 1 to 2 times a week. She also has a book club, so there is a book that everyone can read. And then the last Thursday of the month, there is a discussion, and you can actually send in a voice message. So I think is it in April? The book is going to be Sense and Sensibility. She's an avid Jane Austen fan, as well as Agatha Christie. It just delightful. And her videos are sort of, I guess, vlog style, a lot about her reading, her to-be read list, her reviews of books and rereads, book hauls that she finds she loves, collector's editions, and some of the most gorgeous hardbound books as well. She takes us around on sort of day trips within Yorkshire, some baking, just lovely, my friend. So I want to get that recorded. So you can see that my theme is coming in more with what I will be recording this month. So what have I added here then? I have some NicoleJones911 digiprints that I printed up. These are new, and they're the large film reels. This is part of the Cozy Cafe, I think, and you know that works perfectly with the supplies that I have. And then these go back a while. These, I think maybe even a couple of years ago that she released these lovely books. Stacked books in different sizes. And here I went with Pastel Paradise because I think, again, it will fit the color scheme here very well. But I did print out the smaller ones in Cozy Cafe. And of course, my printer is being silly again. You'll see in a minute, I got quite a few good ones. And then all of a sudden it started going silly again. I mean, this cleaning print heads, I have to do it so much lately. I don't know. I may have to think about getting a new printer. But you see, it did the seasoned spices perfectly. And I thought this might not necessarily go with this kit as much as it might go over with my Pretty Little Studios ginger snap that I have left over, a little bit of the Cozy Cafe, and some of these have come out in, you know, a little bit of wonky and different colors, but I still love them and they can still definitely be used. Open books. So I have these. So these are all sort of the bookish and the film related, these large film reels. So you can see I did this one, comes out in the perfect colors. Then these two, this is Seasoned Spices. It's sort of supposed to be the mossy green and the navy. I don't know. And this one, my friends, how this came out, this was one of the light grays. I don't know, but if you look at this, look at how lovely that is. You see? Look how it fits. You know, and then this sort of navy that's brought in a little bit of the peach. So there you go. I don't know. Maybe my printer knew what I was going to be using this month. So I've brought these in. This is sort of an addition to the kit. I have my darkroom door rubber stamp set. So I might be doing some backgrounds with this. We'll have to see, but definitely want to get some stamping in. I had put this alpha, which was from the box I got from the lovely Sandra, that one last box I got, and I put this with one of my page kits, and in the end I didn't use it at all, but it fits beautifully with the Simple Stories Indigo Gardens. And also, you see here, some of this lovely maca designs that I have. It fits beautifully with that. And you see, now, isn't this a lovely background as well for these two photos? Because I don't know whether I'm going to do one or two pages. We're going to see. We're going to see. So I brought that alpha in as well. And then last but not least, I have some very specific Bramble Fox goodies. So good read. And I think I had two sets of them. This might be something where I had bought an additional set because I do think it was a Fox box. And then I bought an additional set, but good read, books standing on a shelf and stacked books. So that is going to be lovely, and they sort of match in the color schemes as well. I have a couple of flare. I mean, I'm going to, you know, look through my regular acrylics and flares and lots of my other digiprints. And in fact, I'll probably show you. I don't know, I might do a video on how I'm sort of getting ready for 30 days of sketches. I'm not so sure yet whether there is enough there to actually do a specific video on it or not. So just watch the space, we'll have to see. But I have, this is not really books, but it's sort of writing you can see on a desk. This is a sloth for me, just, you know, relaxing. Maybe it will go with this photo, but I just sort of pop those in there as a couple of additional items as well. So embracing the theme, embracing it not as much in my supplies as in my stories and what I want to get documented, but I think that's all part of interpreting the theme however you want to interpret it. And I'm sure many will be doing gorgeous supplies. I have a feeling others might be recording their reading. I might throw in a little bit of watching as well as reading or books as my theme this month. We'll just have to see. So maybe a half cheat, maybe not. Anyway, I'm thrilled to keep working with this for this month, and I'm really, you know, getting my supplies organized for the month so that I don't have to go too much into my stash and I can get some lovely layouts done. So my friends, make sure you pop on down below and see what all of the How to Kill a Kit with Style crew have for you. Yesterday, they probably had their sort of Kill a Kit, sort of their wrap up. And today and tomorrow, or maybe over the next couple of days, their plans for March. There are a couple of others that combine the wrap-up with the new kit, as I have done this month as well. So if there is anything you would like to see me use or document or record, please don't hesitate to leave me a comment down below. Let me know. What are you doing in March? Are you doing How to Kill a Kit? Are you joining us for the month? Are you doing 30 days of sketches? Tell me what you are going to be up to in March, my friends, and I will see you back here very, very soon. Thanks as always for being here. I love, love, love all your comments, and thank you so much for the support and encouragement, my friends. Bye for now. Happy scrapping.